From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Lucas Giolito gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today. Stepping up to the plate,
Leading
Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Matt Olson.
Digging in now, Matt Olson. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Chapman stands at first with 1 out. The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Set. Here's the 3-1. Line drive drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, he had a very strong month driving in runs last month as he drove in over 20 runs.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Mark Canha. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Ready with the 1-2. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Two and 2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's strand a couple. A's nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now in the box, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Profar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Swing and a liner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's Daniel Ponca now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kenna giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know, D-Roll, we're getting late into the schedule right now, and this team has had a tough time scoring runs all year. They're going to have to turn this thing around and turn it around really quick if they want to get to the postseason.
And Dan, you know as well as I do, once those bright lights come on in October, you're facing ones and twos. If you're having trouble scoring runs now, think of what it's going to be like when the monsters are on the hill.
On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Jurickson Profar. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. In there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His first home run of the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley.
Begley.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Past history with Lucas Giolito, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hawker going back on it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the 2 guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
The batter.
Into the
number
box
10.
now, Marcus
Shortstop.
Semien.
Marcus.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the
Now
plate, batter was
Third
able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sanchez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the A's 2 and the White Sox 0. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Castillo makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, James McCann. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A shot down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
One and one the count now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
3 and 1 to him now. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Profar loves it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. We'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Now here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Casilla finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired. 2 down now.
Next for Oakland, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polka coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So stepping in, Yomer Sanchez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
As a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Fegley is there. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Abreu, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Daniel.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Daniel Polka, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Nope. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Abreu, the runner at first with two gone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Honka is there. 1 away.
Up next for
Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
the left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Striding in once again, Robbie Grossman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fastball just inside. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, Josh Fegley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Polka will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in, Eloy Jimenez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, Wellington.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. First pitch of the at-bat, down the 3rd baseline. One and 1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1 out, nobody on. 1 and 2 to the White Sox catcher. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Simeon's there. Throwing time at first for out number 2.
Next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, James McCann.
Striding forward now is the DH, James McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And there's a base hit on the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada, as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kenna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Matt Chapman.
In now, Matt Chapman. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's lead it now 3-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Garcia going back on it. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 32 now for the season. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Number 58 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. So now it's Mark Canha. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
4 runs here in this half inning. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in to try it again, Jurickson Profar. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Hawker on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Leury Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter,
so still
7.
Nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the lead leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. In the air out toward right field. Kenna on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. To first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready now, Robbie Grossman. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Number 8, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
That misses. 1-2. base hit to right.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle.
Now
Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. In for strike two. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Marcus Semien. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
In now, Matt Chapman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Ball even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. Lifted the other way out to left center. Garcia is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A's strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. At the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're on the board in 6-1. Into the box, Daniel Polka, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 74.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. And he takes ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Laureano looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Hitter, James Martin.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Standing in now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 6 and the White Sox 3. Back here on the south side of Chicago, the A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now here it comes. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Palka has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Palka racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us are back at Guaranteed Rate Field in just a moment. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joaquin Soria.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The center fielder, Leury.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Sanchez.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A high fastball is in there. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18, Daniel Polka.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Polka. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To the right side and through a base hit. Anderson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kenna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Oakland is on top in this one, 6-4. Leading off the inning, Jurickson Profar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Profar.
First pitch on its way. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar, number 14 on the season, and it's now 7-4. Kelvin Herrera is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody
now
out.
pitching for the White Sox, number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Digging in, Robbie Grossman. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's gone 2 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Herrera has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. No outs, nobody on. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 2 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That tails back over, strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Polka. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping in, Matt Olson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Grossman over at second. Simeon at first. 2 out in the inning. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Set to deal on 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-0. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 32 now for the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. Dero, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping out of here.
You know, Dero, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Hanna.
Standing in now, Mark Hanna. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He went deep back in the 5th. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 11 and the White Sox 4. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wellington Castillo. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Chicago.
A whole lot of offense so far in this one as we check out our line score in the 8th inning. All told, 29 hits for these two teams as good pitching has virtually been non-existent throughout. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, James McCann. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Career against Blake Trinan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Tim Anderson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Standing in, Ramon Laureano. He singled his last time
the
up.
center fielder, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. Line hard toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And that's in there, 2-1. Two and two. Two and two count. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one. To Abreu for the big double play.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead it though, 11-4. Ryan Buchter, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope,
There's a
that's a
fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball is outside and it's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Daniel Palka. Fouled off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The White Sox down to their last strike. On the ground to the left side. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Athletics took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Bassett earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics launched 7 home runs in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 11-4. Justin Bour launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Angels to the victory over the Red Sox 5-4. The Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 17-3. The Seattle Mariners hit 3 long balls as they destroyed the Rays 12-2. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-3. The Yankees swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-3. The Kansas City Royals totaled 11 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-1. The Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Miami Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 10-7. The Nationals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-0. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. The Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 4-2. The Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-2. The Colorado Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-0. Derek Rodriguez won his 4th game thus far as San Francisco took care of Philadelphia 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.